Good morning, guys. We are a couple hours into a London session. So I'm just going to do a video about what I'm seeing. Monday analysis does, and sometimes Sunday analysis does change, which is why I didn't post anything yesterday. But let's kind of just check out and see what's happening. So I said on my last video, dollar is expecting to come down into this 4 hourly zone down in here, and then either potentially look for some reaccumulations to happen, or if price is just going to trade through it. We could do that in all reality, but we did break out of this structure here. So we are just looking for somewhere into some nice discount to then actually buy from again. You can see this is our high, this is our low. Pull of 50% is literally right within that 4 hourly zone. So that 4 hourly zone is definitely an area that I'm looking for. So I do want to wait to see some reactions from here and to see if we do get some upside momentum. Gold actually came in and tested that 2000 level. I spoke about that quite a while ago. I was expecting gold to come into that range. We did. We just wicked above this previous supply point. That's why I wasn't really looking too much of a trade off of this zone in here, because we never actually tested that psychological level here. You can see we literally just missed it. So running that 2000 level was definitely going to be inevitable that we were probably going to hit that. I do now want to see some potential retracements only into potentially like 50% range, see kind of what we're looking for, the 50% range. Do have this hourly. I'm not really banking on that too much. If I'm really going to be honest with you, I am just going to leave this to a side just for a bit, just so I can have a little bit more of a directional bias on it, just to kind of see what we do want to do. But so far, 2000 level has been met. We have broken structures. So now, depending on what the day does, we're really kind of just looking for that pullback and kind of a bit of a long situation potentially. US 30. US 30, I had one order that was taken out, so that was 0.5% loss. And then I'm still currently in this trade. I have not been taken out of it. Up at the moment, not a massive amount. I go 1 to 2. So that 0.5% loss that we've made here is already made back plus more. So this is why obviously whenever you're taking trades, every trade has the potential outcome of being a loss. Nothing is ever 100%. So as long as you've just got your key areas mapped out and things, it shouldn't really matter as long as you're actually sticking with your plan. That is always the main thing and best thing to be doing. So looking for longs from this area, I do want to see what we could get. Definitely do want to see if we can have a run up into here. This zone that I'm kind of looking for is our 4 hourly zone, which is in here now. Price could in fact pump high into here, or we could pump into this imbalance, potentially 50% of it, or we could run and take out these equal lows that are resting. Now, if we do manage to pump up, this is going to be a nice target to actually potentially go and look to take. You can see we've created relatively equal lows. So I do want to see if price could in fact have a run to then actually run back down, and then we actually start taking these lows out as a form of liquidity. So I'm really waiting just for the New York session to open, just so I can get a little bit more of a bias on what does want to happen with these two pairs. But so far in US 30, I have rolled stops to break even because it is Monday. I do have certain rules when it comes to risk management, but we are running risk-free at the moment. So if you are in this, congrats. And we are just going to wait, hold it, and see kind of what does happen. I did say not too long ago that I was expecting potentially for this to actually get run and come deeper into that 15-minute zone, which is what we did have here. So that played out as expected. So I do want to just see what the run situation is going to be when we get in and around some of these zones. NAS 100. Um, we are bullish, obviously breaking structures, looking for the zone that kind of caused this initial break. Well, first of all, I called out this zone for buys. That was really nice. We kind of pulled back. We didn't really pull back into anything really of significance. I am looking for this last 30-minute move in here. I do want to see if we could sell to buy. I was looking for shorts of this. Did have an order in. The spread actually didn't put me in this trade, which is a bit of a shame. But I probably wouldn't have been up a massive amount anyway, like a 1 to 1.3, so not even that amazing. But again, I'm just going to sit on my hands and wait. I do want to see some shorts into this level to then potentially long back out of there. AU did come into the first point of my order. I did have my order just up here, so about 4 pip away. That's not to worry, it does happen. But I would not even be surprised if dollar did go short, if AU actually had a bit more of a run maybe on this. We are trading above our 50 EMA at the moment. So if this is continuing to pull, we could actually see another run of everything. So obviously I'm not banking it, but that could potentially be on the cards going into this week. It is only Monday, so there is literally no need to run and stress and try and get in trades. We have just filled this 4-hourly imbalance. So if we do actually start pushing up a little bit, what is going to be confirmed for me is if on the 4-hour we actually really break above this zone. If we do really break above this, then I'm going to be looking for potential longs to see what kind of move we do get. If we really kind of look at everything, we could even see a bit more of a run to then actually come down. I think for me, if we break and close above this high, that is going to be a major thing for me. So around the 6, 7, 800 area, if we do actually close strongly above that zone, that is going to be a bit of a given for me. But for the time being, I am just sitting and waiting on this pair just to kind of see what does happen. Euro pound, running the lows. We did not run this low yet. I have been looking at a couple areas, either from here or from this top side. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I think like on USD, I think we're going to run that to then actually potentially do something else. So I am more so looking on the side of looking at this zone. This is our high. This is our low. This demand, this supply did not cause anything. We didn't break structures. We slightly tested imbalance, didn't test as high as I'd wanted to. Does not mean that that still can't potentially be achieved. Not really looking for any long situations from this pair at the at the moment. Everything is looking a little bit flat. Off a 20-minute, did have this that would have been nice for potential trades from, but realistically, I wouldn't have placed an order here because this demand didn't actually do anything of significance. So I'm really kind of just looking for this hourly zone, these 2 hourly zones. Taking this hourly zone with a pinch of salt, I'm really kind of looking for this one. What I do think we potentially could get is price could come up. We could get some reactions, have that one more run, and then actually head back down. That could be a possibility. So let's kind of wait and see what happens. GA took a loss on this morning. That's fine. Wasn't wrong. We had a run at this Asian high. We broke structures lower. We did react slightly, and then we pumped through it just to take out this high. And we did actually react off 30-minute, 15-minute, even 15-minute supply. We did get a run with this, but I have noticed sometimes these zones still actually do hold. So this technically, for the time being, is still holding. I'm not really going to be looking to place any trades off of this zone. Only really if we do break below this, then we can look for a pullback and then shorts. I'm still with the directional bias that I do want to see price run down a bit deeper into here to then actually go long. We do have a couple zones which we could have some sort of reactions from, but for the time being, that is going to be my bias. I'm still looking for shorts. So if GA is going short, that potentially means AU is going long because from my understanding they correlate negatively. So I do want to see kind of what happens with GA. But if you guys got any questions, please let me know. Feel free to fire away, and I will help everyone as much as you can. All right, guys.